In this example, we compare sampling methods. LMC wants to gather student opinions about taking the bus to campus. It isn't practical to contact all students on campus, so we're going to be working with a sample. So for each of the sampling methods, we are going to explain what sampling method is being used and whether or not there's a bias. And there might be more biases than we list here, so if you think of other biases, feel free to explain them. So the first sampling method is a woman standing in front of the cafeteria, now and then stopping students to ask them questions. She explains that she is collecting student opinions to see if they will change the bus route from BART. This is a convenient sample because she's standing in an easy-to-reach place, and it's also a voluntary response sample because people don't have to respond. The survey will be biased towards people with strong opinions about the bus routes and people who eat at the cafeteria. You might also explain that perhaps this woman is biased in who she chooses to stop. She might have some sort of unconscious bias where she's stopping people who look more approachable or people who look more like her. So there's different types of biases that can come up when you are just approaching people in a convenient sample like this. The next type of sample is a computer program randomly selects 50 students and emails them the survey. So this is a simple random sample because each student has an equal chance of being selected. They're not broken up into any sort of group. It's also a voluntary response sample because students are not forced to respond to the survey. There could be bias towards people with strong opinions about the bus route. With email survey, very often when you receive these, you'll see some sort of incentive, like you'll be entered to win an iPad or a gift card. And researchers do that to try to reduce the bias because if you email a survey, the people who are going to respond are people with strong opinions. So to try to get all of the middle opinions, there's often some sort of incentive to win a prize or a gift card. This third sampling method is a computer program sorts students into categories by their ages, and we have different age groups here. It's okay that the age groups are different sizes. It's, however, the researchers described to make the groups. So some age groups are 5 years, some are just 2 years. Very often that's done based on if there's a bigger concentration of certain ages. They want to break down the age gap to smaller years. The computer program randomly selects 200 students from each category and emails them the survey. So we like that this is a bigger sample, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to get representative opinions because of the voluntary response. So this is a stratified random sample. That's because the students are grouped into the age categories first. So every student no longer has an equal chance. Their chance depends on their age category. And it's a voluntary response sample, meaning that students don't have to respond to this survey. So there could be bias, again, towards people with strong opinions about the bus route. And we have all the same concerns as in the earlier computer sample, that without some sort of incentive for people with middle opinions to take the survey, we're only going to get those with strong opinions about the bus. So I hope looking at these different sampling methods is a good review for you and helps you in solving your lab assignment problems.